Hey guys, I'm gonna build some mink boxes and some weasel boxes today. I got a bit of extra time, so anyway, what I got here is just some old plywood off of an old shelf that I took out of the house. So I'm just going to be using that stuff up. I got my 120 out here, and I got a Victor rack trap for my weasel. Tools you're going to need: screwdriver, jigsaw, measuring tape, squares kind of handy, and then drills. I'm using 2-inch screws to put it all together. So anyway, these boards are already cut to 47 inches. So I'm gonna get two lengths, out of each board. So to do one box up, it'll be 2 boards, and I'm gonna make my boards 20 inches long, with the top board overhanging the hole, and then whatever's left over, I'll screw that onto the back, drill some holes through it to let the scent through, and anyway, I'm gonna get started here. I'll get some pieces cut out, and I'll show you in a bit. Okay guys, I've got all the pieces cut to length here. Got my notches cut out. They are 4 inches deep. Actually, sorry, 4.5 inches deep, and 3 inches up from the bottom. Again, this is for mink, so it's going to be a 120 in there. So I've got everything pre-drilled, and so now I'm just going to start putting it together here. So instead of making you guys watch me do all this crap, I'm going to turn it off and bring you back to when I'm putting on the top. Okay guys, I've got the top ready to go on. I've got my back. I don't have any wire mesh right now, so being a trapper, we got to whatever. Get stuff that you have. And so anyway, I just used the leftover piece as my back. I drilled some holes in there to get some air movement through my box to get that scent out. So now I'm just putting on the top. My battery's dying. So I'm gonna go grab another battery and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got the mink box all finished, and here's the finished result. So I leave this overhang here. It's 4 inches overhang because usually when I'm trapping mink, it's in the winter, and what ends up happening is whenever we get a good dump of snow, usually it ends up filling in the front of the box. But if I leave this overhang when it snows, you know, it leaves that open more. I mean, yeah, it will over time cover up, but it buys you a little bit of time in between checking traps. So the way I've got it set up here, I've got the trigger on the bottom, and the reason why I do that is because I find that when the mink, or if a weasel goes in there, sometimes they can get underneath that trigger, and what ends up happening is you end up catching your bait when they're backing out of it, and you miss the mink. If the trigger's on the bottom, they try and go over it. It doesn't deter them at all, but they try and go over it and they get caught. I find I have a lot better results with that. And then I also always push my trap springs down. One, that allows the trap to sit up off the ground, and the trigger's not sitting right on the bottom of the box, so it doesn't it can't freeze. So, you know, there's about 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch there probably. And then you can see at the end there how the holes that I drilled allows a little bit of airflow. Anyway, so that's how I build my mink boxes. And then I've got a hole drilled up here, and I can always run my trap chain, wire it through the hole, and then say a raccoon or something gets caught in there, you know, the box sort of becomes a drag and I don't lose everything. So anyway, that's my design. It's 20 inches long, the box, with the top piece being 24 inches. I've got my bottom board in between the two sideboards, and the top board on top of the sideboards. And these boards measure 7 inches wide, which is what you need for a 120. Anyway, yeah, these are 4.5 inches deep by 1.5 inches wide for the springs, and that's about it. I'm going to make a weasel box also, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer anything that you guys might have questions about the box or whatever. Yeah, quick shout out to Gitchy Goomy Outdoors. He's just starting into trapping there. I think this past fall was his first trapping season. He traps about an hour and a half north of me. And anyway, good guy. Go check out his channel, Gitchy Goomy Outdoors. I've got him subbed, so if you guys can't find him, just check that out. The other guy is TLN, Timberline North. We've just met this year on YouTube. I've done some live trappers talk with him. Good guy. He's from Quebec, so we won't hold that against him. But anyway, and the other guy is NH Trapper. He's down in the States, and again, I just met him this year. I've been lucky enough to be on the panel with him live. He's a good guy. and I think he's been trapping 2 years now. And so anyway, yeah, if you guys want to go and check those guys' channel out, all 3 of them are really good. And anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna make a weasel box and I'll get this posted up. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know.